Welcome to part 3, people, and let's see in this part how we can tackle the IE issues. Alright, so as I said, since we are using multiple background images, we're gonna face issues in older versions of IE. Alrighty, okay, this is how things look like in IE 9, but things go all wrong in IE 8 and 7. Have a look. I'm gonna press F12 so I can drop down the version browser mode, that is. See, it's gone all wrong in IE8. Will be the same in IE7 too. So let's see how we can actually tackle that. Alright, first of all, after line number 7, where you actually link up with the sprite menu bar horizontal.css file, I'm going to push in some bit of code. Alright, which is this. Now read what it actually says. It says if the IE version is less than 9, LT stands for less than. I'm using a conditional comment, people. Actually means that only the browsers which are less than IE9 are going to read this comment in line number 9. All the other browsers are going to ignore it. That is how conditional comments actually work. If you don't understand what conditional comments are, please check out my earlier tutorials on this subject, conditional comments or IE only style sheets. Google Mohit Manuja conditional comments, and I have several tutorials that talk about conditional comments. Alright, in which case I need to have a separate CSS file. You see there's a different name out here. Here the name is sprite menu bar horizontal.css, and here the name is sprite menu bar horizontal IE.css. So you see this I is a suffix after the horizontal word, which this file I'm gonna create in a moment. Alright, so this is the file that's gonna be responsible for IE versions 8, 7 and 6. Let's see how we are able to do this. Alrighty, so next what I need to do is I need to create this CSS file. Alright, let's bring up the local site folder and dig inside the sprite.css folder. Alright, and people, this is the file that I need to copy, so I'm gonna say Control C, Control V to paste it. And yep, once I paste it, people, I'm just gonna rename it. This one I'm gonna rename it, and I'm gonna make sure that I call it sprite menu bar horizontal IE in capital. So this is gonna work for IE browsers 8, 7 and 6 and anything lower. Yes, anything lower. Okay, so let's edit this file, people. Let me right click. Let's say edit with Adobe CS6. That'll open it up in Adobe Dreamweaver CS6. Okay, that file is open now for me to edit. It's very easy. Let's go drop down to line number 121, people, where I started using the multiple background images. Line number 121, here it is. This is the rule that I need to tackle, people. I need to make sure that I don't use multiple background images anymore. So anything which comes before this comma, let's delete it. I'm going to use a single image now. I'm going to delete this bit before the comma and this bit before the comma. Alrighty, I'm going to continue making the same changes for the rule. The next rule 2, which is in line number 130, people, 128. People, take a note of the line numbers that I'm using out here. Delete this and this. Right, save it up. Right, just go on deleting the rules. That's the way I'm actually doing. Anything before the comma goes. We are not going to use multiple background images in IE older browsers simply because it's not supported. Righto, almost done. This goes away, this goes away, this goes away. Basically just using single images everywhere. I'm actually done. I'm sorted. Let's save it up and let's preview it up. Let's just save all. Actually, let's preview it up in IE older browsers. So IE, just coming up. Righto, allow block content, and everything looks fine in IE9. Let's press F12 and change the browser mode to 8. Everything is just fine. Go to 7. Everything is still fine, people. Have a look. Except that you can't see the arrows, but that's no big deal. Alright, so we have tackled IE 7 and 8 too, because we have not used multiple background images, instead we've used a single background image. Right, so we've done that. Okay, now notice, let me go to Chrome this time. Let's take up a preview in Google Chrome this time. Let it come up. Right. Right, notice how item number 3.1.1 overlaps item number 4 and 3.1. If you don't want that to happen, you can easily edit that. I'll tell you how. Go to the rule which ends with UL. Should be the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh rule from the top. Open it up, go to the box category, make sure that the top becomes 0 and left becomes 100, and you have taken care of it. So let's save it up. So let's say save all, bring up Chrome. Yep, let's reload, and next people see that that issue has been solved. Also notice item number 3.1 is slightly bigger than item 3. I'll tell you why that actually happens. At least we have solved the overlapping issue which was happening out here. Alrighty, so that's happening because if you go to this rule, LI rule, and notice down here at the bottom that the width is 8 EMs. For the rule which ends with UL, which is the third rule from the top, the width is 8.2, and the rule which is UL menu bar horizontal, ULLI, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th rule, you see the width is again 8.2. So if I go to the third rule and make the width consistent to 8.2 with all the other rules, the other two rules, now you'll see the child menu and the main menu have the same width. Just coming up in Google Chrome. Alright people, notice how the widths are now actually consistent. Cool. So we have tackled two more issues. Righto. Now people, let's see how we can actually manipulate the span menu bar further. Alright, see, if you click on this blue area, blue bar, you can actually add more items. See, we already have let's say we have item 1, 2, 3 and 4 out here. I want to add one more item. Click the fourth item, click the plus sign, you have a fifth item going. That's actually untitled at the moment. I can just go out here and I can say item 5 or whatever I would want to name it. Right, similarly, if I'm at item 3 and I want to add item 3.4, so make sure you select this one, click the plus button and call it item 3.4. Right. Likewise people, you can actually also delete the rules simply by clicking this minus button to remove the menu item from here and from here. Not only that people, you can actually create the links out here. So here it says hash, but you can link it to, let's say, the contact.html file inside your local site folder or whatever. So it's that easy people, it's that very simple. Alright, to work with the links. So people, I hope that you found this information useful. I hope you'll implement it in your projects. I hope you'll comment, you'll subscribe, you will keep coming back for more and more tutorials from me, won't you? You have a good day. Bye bye. Peace.